following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And off we go from snowy Lambeau Field. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Offense to the line for second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here. Third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He passes the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. After the play, somebody is shaken up, and it is not somebody they want to lose. That's Jaden Reed receiving the assistance. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. On first down, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ball finds his running back. It's A.J. Dillon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers 5-yard line.
It's Barkley again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dylan Laube on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Looking slant route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Fights his way through a tackle, and he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits his running back. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Love. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running game.
And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
4 yards on the pickup.
Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. starts to throw. Completed to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, a run with Barkley. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go to Barkley again. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
That's the throw. Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This from 40 on the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Robinson with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love with it on 1st down. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Love now on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Finds the in route complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Steelers move to 7-2 as they get the win here. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Texans find a way. They win it by a point. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. And here's the veteran, Alan Lazard. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's all set for the kickoff. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. Running on first here with Jacobs. Crashes through a tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They stick with Jacobs. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Love out of the shotgun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Around the 43-yard line.
Now third and 5.
Love on third and short. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. New set of downs for him from the 31. Toss play to Barkley. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 16.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Keeping it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Past the line, he's going to run for it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Down to the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Packers.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Laube with the return. And he dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good. Packers. First down.
Jacobs running behind center. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Love from the gun. into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. 1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's Love. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Incomplete. Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
17.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
It's a sneak. Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
2. That's good for the Eagles.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, at the 43-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Now Love on the play fake. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. A second down throw here for Love. Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Love on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All right, we got an injury, Brock. That is Matthew Golden who's shaken up. Training staff out there with him. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Gets him on the quick hitter. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Spins out one side. Now he dodges one. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 6.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 42.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by only 3. All right, here we go. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Christian Watson. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now.
And 11.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Good for the Eagles. First down.
It's a chance to run it here. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.